What is up, everybody? Welcome back to No Counters, No Combos. And as you can see, today we're going to be opening the starter deck Crimson Saiyan for the Dragon Ball Super card game. Love the artwork on this SS4 character here, so let's get right into it. Quick shout out to Computer and Gaming Universe. They're the ones that make this possible for us over here at No Counters, No Combos. Best sponsor in the world. If you guys haven't already purchased your sealed product, please feel free to visit us online. The link will be down in the description below to get your set 4 stuff, accessories, card sleeves, deck boxes, whatever the case may be. Great customer service, great environment, great people. Computer and Gaming Universe. Come check us out. If you live in New Jersey, 256 Ferry Street is the address. Feel free to swing by, and that's where we get all of our goodies here. So as you can see, we got this crazy looking great golden grade 8 playmat here. Obviously, you know, it's nice looking. It's paper. We don't really care about that. We got the rulebook before, but let's get right into it. We're going to open this pack up. This Super Saiyan 4 Goku leader just looks so beautiful. The foiling is mint. Like, everything about the artwork just looks so good. If you guys were lucky enough to pull the giant leader from the box, it's so much better magnified in a larger view. So I'm having a little... Where's that little thing here that opens the... There's always like a little tab that there. All right, yeah, I always have problems opening up plastic like packaging. That's why I kind of just do it sometimes beforehand. But let's get right into it. You have the golden grade 8 Son Goku leader on the front side. Its auto is when this card attacks a leader, you draw 1 card, and you can awaken at 4 or less life, flip it over, and untap 2 energies. So it's a pretty generic leader. And then on the awaken side, we have long odd Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. Auto is when you attack, you draw a card, and it has the permanent skill that if you have equal to or less life than your opponent, it gains 5k and critical for the turn. So here we have the super rare in the set, the SS4 Goku, part of the Goku's lineage package. It's a swap 8 for 4. It's a 5 cost, 2 yellow, 3 generic energy for the Goku's lineage. He does have triple strike, pretty good card, and we're going to get right into the rest of the cards here. We have 2 of the power charge Bardock. This card is essentially kind of like the BCC Gohan from set 2. Basically, when you attack with this card, you can draw a card, or if you choose not to draw, it gains double strike. So pretty good card, only 1 yellow to cast. It's a pretty solid 3-drop. And we're moving on to the next cards here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku at the apex. It's another good Goku's lineage card. It's pretty good effect. It has barrier. It's a swap 8 for 4 energy. It's a 5, 2 yellow, 3 random. It's a pretty good card. I plan on making a Goku's lineage deck in the near future. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know down in the comment section below. There's a lot of good Goku's lineage cards to consider for a deck. And then this is just a common or a non-foil version of the foil Super Saiyan 4. As you can see the difference there. You get 1 foil per starter deck. So if you're like me and want a playset, you got to get 4. Next, we have 2 Ultimate Potential Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan. This essentially is like the new Explosive Spirit Son Goku. When he comes into play, you can destroy a card in rest mode, so it's pretty good. It's also Goku's lineage, so it has a swap mechanic. It's a swap 4 for 2 yellow, so it's pretty good. It's definitely going to see some play in those Goku's lineage decks using the swap mechanic. I plan on using it as well, so we'll see how that works. Next card we have is 4 Indomitable Dynasty Super Saiyan Son Goku. Just a generic 3-drop. It has barrier. It's a swap 4 for 2 yellow. It's pretty good because it has barrier, so if you're trying to swap up the chain, you definitely want to make sure that your pieces stay out there. So definitely something to consider, but I prefer the Gohan better than the Goku. Next card we have is 4 Dependable Dynasty Son Goku. He's just your generic 2-drop. It has swap 3 for 2. So if you want to get this off of the 1-drop, swap into him. It's not too bad. I mean, 15k attack power for a 2-drop is pretty good, but I think it's a little lackluster. It's just a vanilla, just with the swap mechanic. So we're going to move on to the next card here in the starter deck. We have Unbroken Dynasty Son Goku. We have 2 of them. This card is super lackluster. It's a swap 2 for 1 yellow, but you also have to discard a card. So you're kind of putting yourself down in hand advantage. So I don't see this card getting a lot of play because there's just better targets. Moving on to the next card we have 4 Dynasty Deferred Son Goku. This card's actually really good. It has barrier. It's a swap 5 for 3, and it's a 4-drop with 20k power. And at the end of the turn, you can restand it. So it's really good to help you get into your bigger drops for swap. But I believe the rare Gohan from set 4 is a little bit better because he draws you 2 cards. And then the next card here is my favorite 2-drop for the swap mechanic is the Intrepid Dynasty Son Gohan. It's a swap 3 for 2, and it has barrier. So this guy's definitely going to stay on board. You definitely want to go into this off of your swap 1 and just kind of move up the chain from there moving forward. I like Gohan a lot, as you guys all know. Next, we have 4 Prodigal Destiny Son Goten. This card's good. He's a 3-drop. He's a swap 4 for 2. But his auto is if one of your yellow cards are attacked and you use this card as a combo, it gains plus 10k. So it becomes a 15k combo card for yellow. It's essentially really good if they try to swing into your battle cards. The next card we have is Plucky Dynasty Pan. This is the super combo, the new yellow super combo. It's a swap 5 for 3. I don't see this card being played too much unless you want to be cute, put Pan on board, swing in for 15k damage, and then swap her out. But doing that with your super combo seems bad, so I think it'll just be used as a super combo. It's a good card. It could be searched a lot of ways. Next, we have 4 Dynasty Solace Chi-Chi. Very simple. It's a tutor. Look at top 3 for Goku's lineage, add to hand. These look at top 3 cards to dig are very, very good because it adds you your pieces to your hand. And essentially, if you're playing a strictly Goku's lineage flavored deck, then Chi-Chi's really not going to miss when you look at top 3. I mean, yeah, you're going to play counters and negates and stuff like that, but for the most part, Chi-Chi's going to be a very successful hit off of the top 3. And then the next we have my favorite 1-drop. Yes, my favorite 1-drop for the swap mechanic is Adoptive Father Son Gohan. It's a swap 2. It's free. There's no energy, so you tap 1, you play him as a free 1-drop blocker. 1-drop blockers are going to be very good this format. Then you can swap up to your 2-drop Gohan. I like Bardock, obviously the SR. Don't get me wrong, but taking a life seems kind of bad this set because of so much aggression. Then we have 4 instant transmissions, which is the negate for the Goku's lineage. Essentially, you can negate the attack just by taking a life. You don't have to pay its energy cost if your leader is Goku's lineage. Just remember that. It's if your leader is Goku's lineage, you have access to this card's effect by taking a life. Otherwise, it's just a regular tap 1 negate. And then the last card that we have in this deck is 2 10 times Kamehameha. It works very well with the leader because it gives your leader plus 10,000 power and critical. So with the starter deck leader, if your life is equal to or less than your opponent, you gain critical and you gain critical and plus 5k. So he becomes a 20k crit when you're awakened and you're at equal to or less life, and by giving it 10 times Kamehameha, he becomes a 30k double strike crit, which is insane. You just, commit 1 card to it, and you're pretty much swinging in for GG's. But that's going to do it for the yellow starter. We are definitely going to be doing the green starter opening as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Leave a comment in the section down below to let me know what you guys are looking forward to for set 4. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Be there or be squared.